Hi, I'm Teryn and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you've been here before, if you're new, I make a lot of skincare focused beauty content as well as fashion and life content. If that interests you, please be sure to check out my other videos, like this video and subscribe. In one of my more recent videos, I talked about how the fixation on hair length is definitely causing harm to the natural hair community, both insiders and outsiders. And I wanted to quickly talk about another thing that I think is causing harm as well, which is texturism. And this is something that I've seen since the beginning of my natural hair journey. So essentially, texturism is what can be basically summed up into having good hair or having bad hair. So having a good grade of hair is something that is ideal, and honestly it's a reason why a lot of people don't want to be natural, don't want to deal with their natural hair, or look down on other people with natural hair, is if either they or someone else does not have what they deem to be good hair. So when people mean good hair, they usually mean looser curls, those like big curls, like shiny hair and whatnot. That's typically what they mean. I'm trying to think of an example of like a celebrity who would be considered to have good hair. I really don't know. But basically you would see people saying that people who have good hair are usually of like a mixed race. One thing that I noticed just from being an observer of the natural hair community instead of being someone that puts out content, which my focus really isn't on here, but one thing that I've noticed like just growing up is just seeing that people who have those like looser curls, and especially they have like a lighter complexion, have huge followings. They get a lot more deals than people who have tighter curls and darker complexions. So people who are, you know, of mixed ethnicity, light skin, etc., that post their curls and how I do my curls, they get a lot more boost on their content versus people who do not meet those types of physical characteristics. I feel like a lot of people will follow those people that they deem to have good hair blindly because they hope to one day get to that type of curl, that type of texture, etc. And honestly, it's not helpful. Even to this day, like people will have like the healthiest hair. People will be like, oh, your hair is like nappy, oh, it's dry, oh, it's short, like etc. Just like really belittling people based on how their hair looks. And there's nothing wrong with the way your hair looks growing outside of your scalp. Like there's nothing wrong with that. But I definitely think texturism has played a huge part in the natural hair community. And something that's very interesting to me is like when I was like first going natural, I would watch so many videos, and like even as like a baby natural or whatever you can call it, like I would watch videos and it would be people who were like steadily flat ironing their hair, and they'd be like, oh no, this is just like my hair texture, and their hair was like clearly heat damaged. So there's even texturism within that. There are people that were teslats or relaxing their edges, putting in clip-ins, doing heat methods to heat train their hair, or using tools to get the type of curls that they wanted. And honestly, a lot of it was just trying to build a following, get money, etc. Like we've seen a lot of people that were big in the natural hair community or just like put out content in general kind of not be exposed, but once we like later see and like are more talkative about how, you know, people were heat treating their hair, damaging their hair in order to get it to look a certain way or behave, is something that a lot of people would mention. So it's really interesting seeing that be revealed, and it's also really nice seeing a lot more honesty when it comes to the community as well as of late, and people just really building off of having like a good solid routine and having fun with different hairstyles within that, and just, you know, trying new things. I don't want to call anyone out, but I noticed like I like live in a certain area, and what I noticed is that a lot of people do like jerry curls, and I think I saw it called something different on TikTok, like a bobby curl or something. But a lot of people try to get the look of natural hair, but it's like that loose, like wavy, curly natural hair look. And so even to this day, like I see it among like different generations of women, especially just trying to achieve a certain look, and if it's not the certain look that they want to achieve, like they're just totally against it. And I think that's super harmful, and I think it hurts the feelings of others. And it's also like when you hear people say like, oh well, your hair looks good and their hair doesn't, like it's just very frustrating to me to be a part of this community sometimes. And just like having natural hair in general, like I don't really post a lot of hair content. Like I'll post like my routine, what I do when I get my hair done, when I do my hair and it looks really great. But other than that, like I'm not really trying to build a platform on them because my routine is so basic. Like I get my hair cut 4 times a year. I use the same product. So it's like very, very basic. But Texturism is something that's definitely hurting our communities, and it's something that extends outside of our community. Texturism can be seen in the workplace, it can be seen in the media, it can be seen almost anywhere where a certain type or texture of hair is favored over other certain textures of hair. I really hope that we can move forward from that type of issue and work to be appreciative and embrace all types of different hair textures. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Have you ever felt you have been discriminated against because of your hair texture? Let me know in the comments if you feel comfortable with sharing. As always, please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment for more videos. Thank you again.